Well, good evening everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 10th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody had a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video we're going to be talking about the tropics here. As you can see across the satellite imagery, as you can see we got what were the remnants of Milton. There's Milton continue to push on off to the east and northeast and head toward Bermuda and on out into the Atlantic coastal waters. Here is the remnants of Leslie right here, continue to push on off to the east as well. Here's another little system here down in the central MD, kind of just northeast of the Leeward Island. That system looks like it's trying to track back to the southwest. May have to monitor that system. Also, we got a system here off the west coast of Africa we're going to need to monitor also for possible development, which is classified right now as 94L. We're going to be talking about that in tonight's video as well. We got a cluster of showers and storms also down in portion of the MDR region as well, but most of that's disorganized at this time and pretty well quiet in the Gulf of Mexico, and also much of the Caribbean Sea. Got a few little scattered showers maybe down in the southwestern Caribbean Sea, but that's going to move into portion of Honduras and area in that region. So, and pretty much across the United States looks pretty quiet also. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, let's move on to Invest 94L, which is located off the west coast of Africa. As you can see, here is the Cabo Verde Islands here. Here's the system getting a little bit better organized. The last check, I think it was at 30% for development. Let's take a look at some of the computer model runs. Spaghetti models we call it. Here's the center of the storm moving off to the northwest and then kind of back to the west there. This system here could end up in the Caribbean Sea. So this system needs to be monitored for possible development. If it gets a little further back over in the MDR region, would not be surprised this system here could become Nadine as it gets into the Caribbean Sea sometime, maybe I missed mid to late next week. So I will continue to monitor this. And let's take a look at the intensity guidance of the system. Currently has about 25 knot winds, equal to about 30 miles per hour. Right now, most of the model keeps it down into just a tropical wave. There's a few of them shoots it into a tropical storm and also into a category 1 hurricane. That would be from about 120 to 168 hours out. So we'll continue to monitor this here 94L, but right now it has a low chance of development at this time. So alrighty, that was a little quick look at the tropics. Now let's take a look at the current watches warning advisory map. We can see that temperatures are getting pretty chilly across the eastern United States. We got frost advisories up here around Vermont, New York State, down in the portions of Delaware, DC, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania region, also down in the portion of Ohio, down in the West Virginia, even portion of western North Carolina mountains. We have some river flood warnings for eastern North Carolina, coastal South Carolina. High surf warnings in effect along the southern coast of South Carolina, still associated with Milton. Also, we have some wind advisory along the east coast of Florida. Also, some special weather statements there as well, along with some flood watches and flood warnings for area rivers. We have storm warnings in the purple, small craft advisory, gale warnings stretching all the way from Maine all the way down to the east coast of Florida, Florida Keys, and portion of the west coast of Florida. Also, we have special weather statements also in effect for portion of Kentucky, Ohio, northern Michigan, portion of Minnesota. We have a lot of air quality alerts for portion of Texas, also into Arizona, also in the portion of Wyoming, portion of Montana, Idaho, and also into Oregon State. And then we have a little area right along Oregon State with some small craft advisories there, and southwestern California coast. Alright, Hawaiian Chain Island looks good. We have a winter storm warning for northern Alaska, special weather statements inland, and some storm warnings and gale warnings and small craft advisory along coastal Alaska area. Alright, here's a look at the tropics again. I'll show you where the storm This was at 2 p.m. Here's the remnants of Milton. Here's the tropical storm Leslie. There's that system here, has a 20% chance of development. And then I think, no, I was wrong about that, 20 and then 20. So 20 over the next 48 hours and the next 7 days. That was that system I showed you coming off the west coast of Africa that has a 20-20 shot over the next 48 hours and 7 days. Alright, now let's take a look at the global tropic hazard outlook. This is from the Climate Prediction Center. As you can see here, tropical development is about 20% down in the Caribbean Sea. Some shower activity in the portions of the Caribbean islands, toward the Bahamas, also toward Dominican Republic, Cuba, Haiti, also toward Puerto Rico area, and also in the Atlantic coastal water. We have some dry slots as well. Also, we have a 20% chance of something development off the west coast of Mexico and also Central America. So this is valid through October 16th through October 22nd. So this is what I was talking about. There could be something developing once again in the northwestern and central Caribbean Sea. Something we will continue to monitor and see if anything develops. Alright, here is a look at October 23rd through October 29th. Still have a 20% chance of development down in the Caribbean Sea for possible development. We have a lot of dry slots over the MDR region, also South America, also in the portion of the Atlantic. One little wet area with a lot of precipitation may fall in the portions of the central tropical Atlantic, also over towards South America, and also Central America, excuse me. And then on the west coast over here, we have another slight chance of development of something else developing into something tropical possible on the west coast of Mexico and also Central America. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.